Hey there and welcome to the Dave Does channel, and today I'm going to be checking out a band called Feed the Right Wolf and Deathstare. Or is it the other way around? Who knows? I don't know. Could be either way, but I think Feed the Right Wolf is the band and I think Deathstare is probably the song, but I'll find out very shortly once I click on it. This is from the Launch Here Youth project. We've covered this a few times on the ADK Rock and Metal channel. It's a really interesting project out in America, and we like what they do over there. We interviewed the owner a year or so ago, and the way that basically they put on shows and stuff at their venue. They're a merch shop as well, but what they have is this big open white room space, and they offer a really cheap video shooting deal for bands. They can just come in, they set up, they do free take, or they do a couple of run throughs, and then they record it on a single camera, shoot it all at once, and then that's your video, and you take it away right there. And it's a great way of getting revenue coming in, and they just do it with bands that are touring in the area to come in and shoot their videos. And it's exposed us to many great bands that have we've appeared on this channel that we've checked out, or on the ADK channel. So I thought I'd check one out here on the Dave Does one and give a bit more exposure to the bands. So let's go. Feed the Right Wolf. Let's go check it out. So I like the way they're just moving around back and forth, and you've got a choice. Whatever you do, if you fuck up, that's it. That's going in your video. Oh, this is a band that's heavily influenced by grunge. I mean, this is basically Faith No More meets Alice in Chains at this point. I mean, people will probably throw some Nirvana elements in there as well. People really have metal bands really don't like this because of the way the guitars played. Like, just I think you can get a lot of attitude from it. I mean, industrial bands have been doing it for bloody years. I mean, basic guitars and stuff are just creating a wall of sound. It's all about that vocal delivery and knowing when to kind of just hold it now, because that guitar is adding that extra rhythm. This is the sort of band I could join as a bass player, because I don't have to. I'm not a good bass player, but I think I could probably play this. But you see the bass player's moving around there, you can't tell what the hell he's doing, you can't hear it, but he's definitely having a bit of fun with it. The thing is, I would actually, this reminds me of a local band that we have called Of Concrete Gods. There's the cymbal dampening underneath. You see those little bits of sticky tape? I do exactly the same when I do filming. I do that if I don't, unless I use dampening cymbals. But if you're going to do that, in my personal opinion, use clear tape. Less obvious. Lay it flat. I mean, they've been put on so you can just peel them off easily. Okay, so I think I know there's some sort of backing track they're using here. And would they have done that live? I wonder. Time check, yeah. Now normally I talk a lot through these videos about the things I'm seeing, but it's harder to do on this one, because it's just a straightforward performance video. I always feel for drummers in these videos because you've got to memorise your fills amazingly well. If you fuck up in this video, it's really obvious. Guitarists and bass players can get away with fucking up and not have a problem. And as a drummer, I know we don't always play the same fills that we recorded in the album live. We get used to playing our own interpretations. Or at least I do. Uncut. Okay, there we go. Feed the Right Wolf and Deathstare. I thoroughly enjoyed that track. And it's really odd because this is all where preferences come in. So when we do these sort of bands on ADK and stuff, we talk about technicality, we talk about whether it's boring, whether there's much going on. And there'll be songs that'll be like, and I'll be just like, yeah, it weren't for me. I just didn't get it. I didn't vibe on it. And the vibe is what I probably talk about the most, is does a song have a certain vibe and do you connect with it? Because there's no right or wrong answer with music. You either like it or don't like it, and it's whether it connects with you. But if you don't like it, someone else will. So there's someone for every type of music. So just because someone comes out as a reviewer or a YouTuber or whatever, whoever it comes and says it's mediocre, yada yada yada, it doesn't matter really, because that song wasn't just for them then. Because there is no reactor that's going to be able to have a palette which is completely unbiased. They're going to have songs they like and they don't. So you try to focus you on the bands that are more within your taste. We do that with album reviews over on the ADK channel. We try to make sure we always cover our own genres that we like. So yeah, this is really from the grunge era. And I've always asked about whatever happened with grunge, because apart from the bands like obviously Soundgarden and Alice in Chains, and really now it's only Alice in Chains that are still able to continue, there was never really any secondary proper grunge stage. They never really had that mainstream success like they've had. So we've had bands that have kind of come around a second way. We've had secondary thrash bands that came through with, like in the early 2000s with Bullet for My Valentine and Trivium and stuff, and we had a second movement. But really it's always been, we've had new metal, metalcore, and so grunge had a very small window of those bands, and they're still around, some of those guys from those eras, but we've never had new grunge bands that have really taken on the mantle. And it's great to see bands like this one, Feed the Right Wolf, who have come out, and I love the vocal delivery. It was a really kind of eerie vibe track. I could just kind of, and that was what I was doing throughout the whole thing, was just flowing with it and vibing. And would I listen to a whole album of it? Probably not. I'd need some variances, and I'd like to see where they went with it. But I definitely got that Soundgarden, Alice in Chains vibe off of it, which I thought was very cool. And it's definitely a band I would go and check out. So if they came over here into the UK, I would definitely go and check this band out. If they released a physical album, I would buy a physical album of this, because this is definitely my kind of, as we'd say in the English, definitely my cup of tea, is what I would have on that one. So yeah, Feed the Right Wolf and Deathstare, good track from them, and again, good video from the guys over at Lawn Chair Youth. So is it Lawn Chair? Yeah, it's Lawn Chair Youth, and their Uncut series, which is great for helping bands out and doing videos for them without having to spend a huge budget, which I think is great. So well done to those guys as well. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do like, share, subscribe, leave your comments down below, and I'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.